So, late start to this morning. I probably should have done this beforehand on how to pop a tag. So my wife got my daughter this cute little skirt. I guess that's what they call it, from Aristotle. That's what I'm gonna call it, Aristotle. And it had the tag still on it. So my wife last night was like, "Can you remove this?" I was like, sure." Will you ever have that problem? You ever had that problem, Moogie, where you forget the tag on your clothes? So I'm not gonna put it on there because I don't want to damage the skirt. So what I got was some pruning shears. I wedged that mother sucker up in there, like so, and I just went around. And my idea was I was gonna use these to cut it, but just went and around and oh no, so I'm gonna do it. Let's see. Pop, pop, pop. That's it. Snap, crackle, pop. And then it didn't damage the clothing. And if I really want to be a butthead, next time we go shopping, I might put this in my wife's purse and say, "Ooh, that's a good idea for a prank. Good idea for a prank." La-da-da. So yeah, so I'm gonna do this as a prank. I think it'll be a cool little prank, putting this in my wife's purse. She turned 40, y'all. So she asked me, she goes, now that I'm an older woman, I go, not older than me because I'm almost 50, so we're 10 years apart. Probably had to trade her in for a new one. But I like the classics. Hello, good morning. Assalamu alaikum. So I like old vintage things. And why did I say assalamu alaikum? Because I was privileged to be in the Middle East for a little bit, stationed out there. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. So yeah, wife turned 40 April. I'm gonna be 50 in August. What advice can I give turning 50? Like, I don't feel 50. I feel like, what's your mom's age? Bro, they asked me what my mom's age is. My mom is no longer with us. So she passed at 67. So yes, that makes, so she was, no. Yeah, she passed 67, but she passed more longer than that, maybe 10 years ago. Good morning, Brandy. Good morning, everyone. So yeah, I like not I like older things, but I like vintage things. Like I have a 2017 Dodge Challenger. I was gonna trade it in for a year later model for a Jeep Wrangler, Unlimited Sport. But I I don't know. I just don't like the new style of cars. Uh, what food do I like? Oh, I like everything, bro. Like seafood. I love American hot dogs. I like anything. I'm a foodie. Like can tell by my belly, but I love food. We have a lot of what crab places out here. The crab and shrimp spice places like Cajun boils. Um, that's fire too. So it just depends. Depends. Sometimes like we like going and getting kebabs and Middle Eastern food. It just really depends on what we're in the mood for. Buffets. I love buffets. Only because I feel like I get a better bang for my buck. There's a or I like the Korean barbecues. That's good too. I want to try out this new hot pot place. It's on Valley Mugi. It's open 24 hours. Have you seen it?
Okay.
There's a hot pot place over there by the Rose Meat Library.
Yes.
Yeah, it's open 24 hours.
That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's by, you know where the Lee's Sandwiches is at?
Yeah. Oh.
Right across the street from Lee's Sandwiches.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's open 24 hours.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I like everything. But, Jay, where are you from, Jay? I don't know if it translates in English. So Prime advertising. My name? Okay, Jay's asking all the good questions. Watch. My name is Hassan. I know in Arabic it's Hassan, but I spell it Hason. That's how I say my name. Very different. It means king and wise one. But now no one's watching, so I guess it makes no difference anyway. So, yeah. 0 viewers, 1 like. I had at 1.7, now it's 0. Guess no one thinks I'm interesting.
For what are you on?
YouTube Live.
You're on YouTube Live?
I am. That's how I do things. I'm going to bring YouTube back.
I feel like nobody watches YouTube.
Why?
Well, I mean, because now we have TikTok back, and because Instagram Reels is now a thing. So is Snapchat Reels, and basic like all that. And now that YouTube has Shorts, but I don't think there's a difference between.
But I think YouTube is really like where YouTube is like more of the older group, right? But YouTube, you can see your videos longer. I think.
Yeah.
I think they stay up longer.
You see the full thing.
Yeah. I think YouTube's gonna make a comeback, especially with what's going on with like TikTok being taken off and everything.
Yeah. Because for a while, after the TikTok ban, Instagram Reels were a thing, and YouTube things like Reels were a thing. But I think they stopped after a while. But they're getting back into it.
We'll see. Hopefully, I don't know. Social media is crazy. I don't like. I have almost 100 followers, but you have to have 1,000 followers to
go live on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to have to. Oh, see.
Lani used to have 1,000 on her old account, and then she got banned.
So that's the good thing about YouTube. But then to get paid by YouTube, like I think you have to have over 1,000 followers, and then 3,000 hours of views or something like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. Just having my morning coffee and a cookie, which I probably shouldn't, because this is for my wife's birthday back in April. But they're pretty good. Still good. I think they're like more like a sugar cookie. I don't really think they really go bad. Um, just coffee with a little bit of creamer and sugar. Going up to Chico, up north, it's north from us, to to my daughter's graduation. She's graduating college from Chico State with a degree in criminal justice. She wants to be a probation officer. So for juveniles, which is pretty cool. Have my sister-in-law Mugi here. She's in the background, getting ready to go to Trabajar, which is work. But I won't disclose where she works at due to privacy acts. No, that's her business, and if she wants me to share it, I'll share it. If not, then I won't. So until I get the thumbs up from her, I don't share shit about nobody. Ha!
You can share it. Just as long as they don't know where you're from, we're good.
I just had to give that PSA. And then who else we have in the house? We have Daniela. We also have Patty and Amber and another Patty, and I'm not gonna tell who Patty is, which Patty, but Patties are Patties. And we got dogs. What dogs do we have? Oh, we have
Cookie. We have Cookie, Nala, Honey Bunch. We have Blaze, Charmango. We have Duke. We have Blue. We have Penny. We have Beans. We have the 4 baby pugs. We have Draco, and we have Pelucci.
Okay. That's a lot of dogs. Persia. Okay. I'm here in California. I'm not Persian. My dad is African American. My mom is Colombian. So I am a little mixed. But my dad studied the Muslim faith when he was in the Navy. And so he heard the name Hassan. He liked it. And so here I am. That's how I got the name. But like I said, like my son's name, his name is Nazir. So I think names are unique to individuals. You know, sometimes parents give us common names, and sometimes they give us very unique names, and sometimes they give us names to like, what were you thinking? Like there's a like Apple. I don't know why anybody would name their child Apple, or why would they name their child? What's another one? That actors.
Oh, who was it that named his daughter?
Blue Ivy.
Wolf.
Wolf. Yeah.
Was it Kylie? I think Kylie Jenner.
Or like Steel.
Stormy.
Stormy. I mean, Stormy could be like a stripper name, right?
Oh my god.
Next to stage, Stormy.
They're gonna clip that. They're gonna share it to Kim. They're gonna sue us.
Well, Kim knows Austin, and Austin knows me, so I guess didn't. Because Austin wanted to name his, if he had a boy, he wanted to name his boy Steel.
Oh, Blue Steel. Like from Zoolander. Blue Steel.
Northwest, yeah, that's another one. Northwest.
I wonder if she likes her name.
Northwest?
Yeah.
I mean, North, I think is kind of cool, right? And being called North, right? Because you're always looking up, right? That's the prime direction, North. But to have your name as West.
That's just the direction.
Yeah. Star, I think Star is okay. Starry. I don't know.
I mean, Starry, no. Star, yeah, because a lot of people name their kids Estrella. Which is
Oh, that's true in Spanish. That's true. Estrella. Estrella is pretty cool. In Spanish. So names are different like in English than they are in Spanish.
Yeah, or like Luna, which is
Luna, yeah. But then like in English, Luna is also like a dog's name, right? Or you could do like like Apple, and you go to Mexico and you go like, oh, my name is Apple. They go, ¿qué? Manzanilla.
That's a drink.
True.
Manzana
Manzana.
is a name.
Yeah.
Manzanilla is a good drink. It's like apple cider.
Oh, you know Luna? Yeah, Luna. Do you know any Lunas at school? I'm trying to think. Did I go to school with any Lunas?
I didn't have any friends named Luna. I did. Well, me and the other named our first turtle Luna.
Okay. I had a star in school when I was in school, but she was goth. Like when I went to school and like I graduated in '94, so but she was very goth.
That was my prime. Now it's gone.
Goth.
Being goth,
We all grew out of things, right? I wasn't like so much. We didn't have goth. Well, at junior high, there was no such thing as goth. And I was in junior high in the '80s. So for me, I wore like I wear all black, right? I guess that's considered goth. But we used to listen to a thing called pirate radio, and pirate radio had like it was a pirate radio station, and they had their mascot like was a pig in like a rock outfit, and they would play all like the old Metallica songs and stuff like that, and it was really really cool. I remember pirate radio. I think about like drive-in movie theaters. You guys like missed those things back in the '80s.
I miss them when they used to do it at the parks and stuff because the parks used to have these big.
Oh.
Now they don't do those. I don't think.
The movies in the park.
Yeah, but I prefer the parking lots. Like
maybe we should bring that back. Like
because I know in Vineland they have like the screening.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think they ever do it.
I know. Like in Santa Monica, sometimes they have like movies at the beach. I was into punk for a little. Nah, no, so much punk. I was more into skating. I was a skater. Well, then it was rollerblading. Right, so I was a rollerblader. I was a skater. Paul Peralta had a was lived down the street from us. Tony Hawk had a man. This brings me back. So Tony Hawk, I got the goosebumps right now. Tony Hawk grew up in the valley with us. I grew up in San Fernando Valley in Woodland Hills. I remember as a kid, there was a half pipe ramp behind Serenia Park where all the skaters would go, right? And it was like it was in the hills, so you would have to kind of hike up there to get to this half pipe. And then another friend of mine, Kennedy Sports, Nicole Kennedy, she was a surfer. We used to take the beach bus from Topanga to the beach. I think it was like 50 cents or something like that. We used to work during the summertime. It's still there. It's called Blinky's Donuts. It's on Topanga and Dumetz. We would go full boxes for free donuts, and that's how we would eat. And then we would go to the beach. We'd go to Zuma. But yeah, you're bringing me back to the old days. Thank you. Yeah, skaters. We were, yeah. Z Cavaricci pants, and when we would fold the pants over and then we would roll it. Those were the days. There used to be a place called Malibu Grand Prix, and if you got a a license to drive the go-karts, you had to be like 15, and that's how you like had like, oh, I got a license. I got a Malibu Grand Prix license. You were pretty cool for that. Man, I'm trying to think. It was a lot going on around my time in the area that I lived. A lot of like bands played at this place called Lion's Lair, right? And there used to be a tattoo shop by Lion's Lair. Remember seeing the Foo Fighters over on Demetz at the liquor store on Demetz and Topanga. The drummer for Foo Fighters getting alcohol over there. Shamar Moore lived down the street from there. Man, just a lot of people. Anyhow, I'm not trying to name drop. It was just like I said, I lived in a very different part of town over there. So, what was your favorite skater trick to do? I think yeah, all you could do was like an ollie and an ollie flip or whatever. Like I said, that was a long time ago. I don't know if I can even get on a skateboard at all. My fat ass, big back. But what I do have is a PK Ripper. I love my bike. I love my bike. I probably driven it like maybe 4 or 5 times. So, um, yeah, bro. Like I said, like skating back then was like a lot different. I remember Topanga Mall, we would go skateboard in the parking lot and have security chase us. And not that we're being like bad kids. It was just it was innocent fun. Is that a good way of saying it? Um, but now you gotta be careful because people want to shoot you, and there's so many like Kevins and Karens in the world that just don't want to let people just kind of be themselves, right? Um, yeah, it was different, definitely a different way of life then compared to now. It's sad that our society has changed so much, where kids can't really enjoy being a kid, right? And so I give it up to our youth now because that's like hard. That's hard to be like, man, you guys had so much fun back in the day, and that you guys just can't have a chance to like be kids, you know? And yeah, I just got on just to kind of just talk about this tag, and it became a huge thing. But hold on. But you know what's cool about that is that you recognize that I shouldn't say you did bad things because that's not really what it was. It was you were trying to figure out who you were, right? But it's good that you recognize those things to change them for the best. I tell my kids all the time, and I'm a big advocate of this. You're never failing. It's just a relearned opportunity, right? So you're never failing in life. You never did anything bad. You're really just learning to do things better. And as long as you're learning to do things better in life, you're better off yourself. Does it make sense? So I don't think you're holding because like I used to do stupid things when I was a kid. I used to get my dad's car, um, and I would go down the street and I would push cars down the street with my dad's car. So in the morning, people would find their cars like up on the curb or down the street or on someone's grass, depending on how their wheel was turned. Um, and maybe it did leave like a little scratch on their bumper or whatever. It wasn't like it wasn't like bad things. Or we used to this is horrible. We used to back in the day we used to cut the hood ornaments off, and some sell them to kids because kids used to wear hood ornaments as like necklaces and stuff like that, right? Yeah, so it would like be a challenge to get like the BM or the Mercedes Benz emblem and perfectly. Sometimes you would break them. Um, man, what else? Just it's just mischievous stuff. But also, as a kid, like we used to when they were building a house, we would play hide and go seek in unbuilt house, like the frame of the house. We play hide and go seek in just the framing of the house, as they were building it, and so we had cool times. Thanks, man. I appreciate this. Hey, thank you so much. Always, I'm not here to ask people to follow me. My life is an open book. I hope you enjoy your lunch. Always keep your head up, bro. and always be willing to learn and from your experiences and just be a light for someone else. All right, take care, guys. Actually, with that being said, I am also gonna be out. I gotta get ready to go to work myself. Take care of these dogs. But it was good talking to you guys. See ya.